Oh.
Bro. What do you call it? This guy.
All right, February 20th. My move this week is to meet your neighbors. A lot of the time, you can see them parking on the grass. They might be dancing till 12 a.m., making a lot of noise. A simple knock on the door and introduction can often save a lot of a headache. So that's my move this week. Yeah, what are some neighbor stories that you have?
Good or bad?
That's the thing.
We have a few of. There's some good ones and some bad ones. Having a good neighbor, man, is very important, and I don't think people realize that until they actually have a good neighbor.
Yeah.
For example, there's a buyer client of mine. He bought a house and he was moving in, and after they all moved in, everything was good. Boom, the electricity goes out, the power goes out, everything's out. They don't have a generator because they just moved in. And luckily, the neighbor was nice enough to basically give them the plug to their generator and allowed everything to function and have light. Damn. So yeah, that was nice.
I feel like too often it's the opposite of that, right? The nightmare neighbor, right? They're loud all night, parking on the grass. I had a neighbor growing up. Actually, they tried to light our house on fire.
Oh yeah, when you're about to move in.
Yeah.
You're looking for a house, and you're gonna live there 5+ years. You check the whole house, right? You do an inspection. You've probably checked the neighborhood. You probably walked around the neighborhood. Why don't you bother taking 5 minutes? Go knock on the door next door.
Yep.
Find out who these people are that live there, because you're gonna be next to them for a very long time. So that's one thing that people should do. So just knock on the door, find out who you're living next to, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not weird.
No.
It's weird that you didn't go and introduce yourself.
Yeah, there's nothing weirder than, like you said, you're walking in with that moving box and you just go, hey, and then that's it. Yeah. That's your interaction.
Yeah, that's
you
it.
have no rapport with them, so.
You spend all that money moving in. You're going to be there for a long time.
Yep.
You have no clue who the person is next door.
Another good point actually was also finding neighborhoods that have the same values, right? So if you have young kids, the neighborhood has a bunch of young kids, well then they can all hang out. Right, maybe you have block parties. I remember those growing up. Those are always fun.
Those were good.
Yeah, so again, it's just you want to have those backyard barbecues. Find the neighborhoods that kind of foster that as well, right?
Mm-hmm. But that's actually reminds me of something real cool. I was having a conversation with a buyer client of mine. We were looking at a condo near Blair.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell him, it's near the LRT, and then right when I mentioned the LRT, he's like, that doesn't appeal to me. I don't care. I'm like, really? And I guess I'm not surprised after all the news that's coming out. It's derailed twice. It's always delayed. Is the value there? So I remember when it first came out, everyone's talking about it. I'm realizing that the value is not there. And I feel like that's a conversation that, we can have.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, that's a great week, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Stay classy, Ottawa. Stay classy, Ottawa.